Are you feeling satisfied? You feeling good? That Natsuo was finally able to marry his vegetable. He has a vegetable girlfriend. Might as well call it Veggie Tales, cause that's what this is.
I'm very glad you won that fight, Matt, but I'm not impressed by your performance, and I look forward to fight you in the near future.
I want you guys to join my Discord and write how you would have ended the story right before the photographer arc started. How would you have ended the story at that point? Alright guys, it's Apple Bob here for yet another reaction and review to Domestic Girlfriend. Today we're looking at chapter 275. This manga has, I've almost lost faith in this manga, honestly, at this point. So I'm not really expecting anything particularly good, but here we are anyway. I'm gonna react, and it's called Soulmates, and we have a beautiful color spread. There's Kajita, my man. There he is. You see him? He's right there. Yeah. You got, well, everybody. I don't know why I called him out particularly. Alright guys, so Rui is here giving Natsuo the marriage registration like from last time. Natsuo says, Rui, I know. You can't submit it while she's in a coma. But I thought even if it's only in spirit. You know, when we were dating, I always thought we were meant to be together. Of course you would. I thought that we were drawn together by fate, considering I'd seen how strong your connection with Hina was. When you two were dating, I guess I was a little arrogant. But while feeling like I had Haruka. It was unexpected, so I was shocked at first. But that felt like fate too. Thinking about it, if meeting you, falling in love with each other, and giving birth to Haruka were all fate, then surely you and Hinane living your lives side by side must be fate too. This is some heavy stuff talking about fate, because I mean, they chose to be in a relationship with each other, so like I get what she's saying, but I feel like she's just using fate to escape her own feelings in a way. Because I feel like Natsuo and Rui were in love. And obviously, as a Team Hina fan, I think that, you know, Natsuo should have ended up with Hina, but, you know, at the same time, like, saying that is just weird to me. So it's this guy looking through the rings. What are you doing, Daddy? Are you looking for something? Nah, I'm just thinking to myself. Alright, don't just stand there. Let's massage Hina-chan. No, she's getting ready. She's grabbing the blankets. Natsuo's looking at his daughter. Haruka, do you like Hina-chan? That's a weird question to ask. Cause Haruka is Natsuo and Rui's daughter. So is he like trying to get Haruka to like Hina to get like her validation approval for this? I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like that could get messy. But well, let's see. Yeah, I love her. Never talked to her, but never talked to her in my life, but I love her. Mommy and Daddy have told me so much about her, so I love her like she's my friend. Does Hina-chan like me? She's fidgeting. Oh, she's like the cutest. Why don't we ask her? Uh-huh. I'm embarrassed. He's listening. Hina-chan says she loves you too. Yay! She's just like, twiddle, 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 doo 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 doo. The sky above. She looks well. That's great. Here, it's the new eclair from the cafe. Enjoy it together, okay? Thanks. Did Masaki make this one too? Yeah, now that she's a qualified barista, she's getting her confectioner's qualification. She's thinking up new ideas right now too. And Fumiya's not gonna let her show him. Wow, this sentence. What? And Fumiya's not gonna let her show him up, right? Right? Seriously, he says he's gonna ask her out once he started his own law office. But who knows when that'll be? How are you all doing? Everything good with Rui Rui and Haru-chan? Yeah. I think I'm gonna become a husband. Oh, you mean we can't officially register the marriage, of course. It would just be for the sentiment of it. Rui's encouraging me to do it, too. So, Natsuo's actually gonna marry a vegetable. Alright then. Are you sure? Best Boy Award goes to Muddy. Are you sure? I know I told you how Hina felt, but all that girl ever wanted was for you and Rui Rui to be happy. If you're doing this for her sake, then no, that's not it. It's not for her sake. And not because I think it's the responsible thing to do. I just want to do it myself. Let's put an edit on this face of what it should be. Yeah, that's better. If she could hear you say that, I bet she'd burst into tears. I wonder if you remember the night of that field trip, the first time I called you by your name and proposed. With a ring that I bought with my allowance. It was like a toy. Man, how embarrassing. Back then, I was so in love. I couldn't see anything else. I really thought that so long as I had you, I could handle everything, anything. I was so young. Now that I'm older, I understand why you decided to break up with me in a letter, without saying a thing. And then I fell in love with Rui, and learned what it really meant to care for each other. Then we were blessed with Haruka. I'm sure your feelings never changed, did they? For me, it's a different feeling from when we were lovers, but now it's much deeper. In so many ways, I've always loved you. Hina, will you marry me? Look, I know this isn't the last page in the chapter, but alright, usually I don't get any spoilers, but I happened to see this image before this happened. I didn't really look at the words, okay? Hina, will you marry me? I didn't see all that, but I did see this panel. I'm noticing that her eyes are closed. So that means she's still in a coma. Hina fans, are you feeling satisfied? You feeling good? Are you excited that Natsuo is finally able to marry his vegetable? He has a vegetable girlfriend. Might as well call it Veggie Tales, because that's what this is. I'm just gonna call this Domestic Vegetable. Hina, and Rui isn't even in this chapter. Like, what is going on? Hina, Haruka, wake up, it's morning. She wakes up with a huge yawn coming down the stairs. Good morning, Hina-chan. She opens up the curtains, looks over. Oh, I wonder if she's up. Because that face is saying something. I don't know what it is. She looks shocked. Oh, nah, she's not up. Dang. What have you got there, Hina-chan? She sees the rings. So pretty. There's a heart. Cute. Is this yours, Hina-chan? still asleep, she puts the ring on her hand. Is that Hina's memories? Ding! Perfect. It is yours, Hina-chan. So cute. You look like a princess. Mommy, Daddy, look. What happened? Guess what, Hina-chan? She looks over. Mommy, Daddy. What is it? Come quick. Oh my goodness gracious, she's up. She's just like, it's just like there. She's just up. She's just, boom, she's up now. Oh my gosh. But listen. This author doesn't know what she's doing, or actually got this theory from someone in my Discord, which you should join, by the way. Link in the description. That there actually probably is a different writer between chapters like 270-ish to like 275. Like something happened recently, because Domestic Girlfriend has been about something different entirely before this. And now it's suddenly about like fate and just all this random stuff happening in succession that doesn't necessarily make any sense. Like, I've been reading Berserk, I'm not gonna lie. I've been reading Berserk lately. I've been reading Rent-a-Girlfriend. I've also been reading Kaguya-Sama Love is War. And these, in my opinion, are some really, really epic manga. Berserk being the most emotionally satisfying out of them. And Berserk itself is such a masterpiece that reading this now is just like, it's not that good. Like, she's up now, and I can tell this author is just stringing us along so we can get to the last chapter. And honestly, like, as excited as I am for the last chapter of Domestic Girlfriend, the reason I'm excited is because I'm excited for it to be over. There are actually 2 new manga series that I'm going to be covering. One is Rent-a-Girlfriend, or Kanojo Okarishimasu. I think it's a really great manga. I'm actually going to be making a video on like why you should read it before I start covering the series. And I'm also reading Kaguya-Sama Love is War. Now, I haven't watched the anime. I am just reading the manga right now. But I've very much been enjoying it a whole lot. And I'll be covering it here on this channel. So get ready for that. But man, I'm not very impressed with this chapter, to be completely honest.
I'm very glad you won that fight, Matt, but I'm not impressed by your performance, and I look forward to fight you in the near future.
I figured she'd wake up at some point. He wants to marry a vegetable, so I'm just gonna call this manga Veggie Tales now, because it seems to be a little bit more fitting. I really feel like this could have ended back in right before the arc with the photographer guy, Okunugi, whatever his name is. When that arc started, I feel like Kei Sasuke should have started like making moves to the end of the plot. Here's what I want to see. Would any of you guys be willing to write a fan fiction? It can be in a summary, or it can be like official, like a long actual fan fiction of how this story should have ended. I want to do like play a little thing. So I want you guys to join my Discord and write how you would have ended the story right before the photographer arc started. How would you have ended the story at that point? Because this ending is just like, it's all over the place. But how would you have ended it? And next week, when I do my reaction to the final chapter of Domestic Girlfriend, I will include my favorite fan fiction from you guys of how you would have ended this story. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, like 300 pages or anything crazy. It could even just be like, hey, I would have done this, 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 and this. Just like a very interesting theory. I'd love to hear what your theories are, because I think that they would be honestly a lot better than what we have here. So I'm curious to hear your responses. Join us on the Discord and send them to me. You'll see me pretty easy on Discord. I really appreciate you watching this review. I wish I had more to say, but I don't know. I'm just looking forward to Domestic Girlfriend being over, honestly, at this point.